everyone, and welcome to my vlog. I think that's what I'm going to call it. I've decided that I'm going to pop in a little bit more often and keep you up to date with what's been going on in my crochet world, all things coastal crochet, and what I can share with you. So I'm really excited to be here. I've got quite a few things to share with you today in this video, so you're very welcome. I hope you're safe, I hope you're keeping well, and I hope you've been enjoying your crochet and your creativity. My hooks have certainly been keeping me busy, and I've got plenty to share with you today. For those of you who have followed me for a while, you know I've got my little sidekick Salty. She should be here really, but she's actually the other side of the lounge. As you can see, the sun is shining through, and I think Salty would rather stay over there on that side of the lounge than be sitting here with me. So we'll leave her over there while I chat to you. She'll make a little appearance later on in the video. So what have I been up to? Lots. I suppose the most exciting thing is my winter walk scarf. You can see me wearing the original here. I'm really happy with this design. I think it's a gorgeous scarf, and this is one that I designed using hand-dyed yarns from independent yarn seller Kirsten from Miss Moffat Yarns. I'll put the links in the description below. She released a winter yarn box last year, and it was 12 mini skeins of hand-dyed yarn. And I loved it. There was a whole theme about a winter walk, and each skein was dyed a certain colourway based on the prompt of the day. It was such a joyous yarn box to open each day throughout December last year. It's taken me a while to crochet something with them, and this scarf is the end result, and Kirsten's kindly let me use all her prompts that she used to inspire the yarns that she dyed. And so I'm going to take you on a winter walk crochet along, starting on the 24th of November. For 12 days we'll crochet a different part of this scarf, and the stitches will be inspired by a different part of a gorgeous coastal winter walk. So really excited to be sharing that with you. It's a scarf I really love. Beautiful textures, beautiful stitches, so I hope that lots of you will be joining in with that. I did do another version, obviously this is the original using the gorgeous quality hand-dyed yarns, but I also did an acrylic version using Stylecraft. So this was yarns in my stash, and I just used different yarns in my stash and did a DK version. Obviously it's thicker yarn, and I used a bigger hook, and so actually the scarf has come out really big, really lovely, just the kind of thing you'd want to wear on a winter walk. So it wraps right around. I suppose you could do twice. Almost feels like you're wearing a blanket as you go out and about. So these are scarves I really love, and I hope that lots of you will crochet along with me. You can make one for yourself, or obviously they make brilliant gifts, and the timing of the crochet along means that if you crochet along, after 12 days you'll have a Christmas gift all ready to wrap and give to someone. So any colours you can use, different kinds of yarns, so I'll be really excited to see what people come up with. So that's the winter walk. All the details are on my website, on my blog, www.coastalcrochet.com. So do go to my blog if you want to find out more about the crochet along. So yes, the winter walk season is definitely here. In the Northern Hemisphere, it's definitely time to get those scarves out. As you can see here, this was this morning, and it's feeling pretty autumnal and nearly wintry out there. We've still got a bit of a way to go before the temperatures get really cold, but it's definitely scarf season. It's definitely time to get those scarves wrapped up around you and head out for a winter walk. next up to share with you is my autumn fruits blanket. I think last time I did a video for my YouTube, I wasn't able to share this one just yet, but here is my autumn fruits blanket, which I really love. This is using Stylecraft Recreate yarn, which is 100% recycled yarn, which is obviously a really important step in the right direction for the yarn industries. And it's made from 40% wool, I believe, recycled from the fashion industry, 30% I think acrylic, also from the fashion industry, and then 30% polyester, which I believe is made from the plastic bottles. So it's 100% recycled fibres, and it's really lovely. The wool content obviously makes it that extra bit cosy and luxurious feeling. It's a blanket I really loved designing and loved crocheting. It was available exclusively with the Knitting Network, who I work closely with, but today I'm actually releasing the pattern for this one on my Etsy and Ravelry. So if you want just the pattern, then that is available now on my Ravelry and my Etsy. The other version was the Festive Joy, so this is what I also designed for the Knitting Network, and it's the same stitch pattern as Autumn Fruits, but the colour sequencing is different. Because this was more of a seasonal blanket, this is it's aimed at Christmas. It's not explicitly Christmas, so I think this is definitely a blanket that doesn't need to be put away at Christmas. You can keep this out all year round, but because it was, you know, more with Christmas in mind, I wanted to keep the berry parts explicitly either red or the creamy white, for either holly berries or mistletoe. So that's why the colour sequencing on this one is different to Autumn Fruits, and the border is a little bit wider. So both of these, they're available as full kits with the Knitting Network, and that includes the printed pattern as well. So do head on over if you're interested in those. So that's nice to share with you. Also, I can show you my cushions. I don't think I was able to share these with you last time I did a video. These are my Coastal flower cushions that I designed for the Knitting Network using their emu yarns. Gorgeous, fun pair of cushions, and again they come in a kit with the full printed pattern from the Knitting Network. The pattern for these will be available separately on my Etsy and Ravelry, but that will be in another few weeks. Not quite yet. So they're the blankets. I've also been hosting workshops again, which has been so wonderful. Obviously, throughout COVID lockdowns, that was something that we really missed. And I hosted a wrist warmer workshop at Maiden Making in Hassocks, West Sussex. It's such a gorgeous craft space, as you can see, and I love hosting workshops here. The business is owned by Sarah, who's really lovely, and it's just such a warm and welcoming craft sort of haven, really, and I love hosting workshops there. So we had lots of fun making wrist warmers earlier this week. So the workshops are back up and running, which is really lovely. Also, as a crochet designer, I do get sent a little bit of yarn, which is quite a nice perk of the job, and Emu Yarns have been sending me some chunky yarn, because I think they've released earlier this week a chunky and a super chunky classic acrylic yarn to their range. So this is the chunky, and then they also have super chunky. They've sent me some balls here. They've sent me some gorgeous autumnal colours. I think there was a yellow in there somewhere. There you go. So they've sent me these lovely colours. This is screaming hat to me. I really would love to make a chunky, cosy hat. So that's lovely. They've sent me this yarn. I need more hours in the day to crochet everything that I want to crochet. We need more hours, don't we? Or more hands, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I've got plenty to keep me busy over the coming weeks and months. Also to share is the latest issue of Inside Crochet magazine. It's a really good one because it's got Jane Crowfoot's latest blanket crochet along kicking off in this issue, but also in here I've got my Mosaic Mittens. Really happy with this design, and it's a lovely magazine, so I'm always really excited when I have a design in Inside Crochet magazine, because it is such a lovely crochet magazine. I've got the sample back, so here are the Mosaic Mittens, and I think they actually make a fantastic gift for Christmas. I don't normally wear mittens, but I'm told that your hands are actually kept warmer in mittens because your fingers are all together. And I have to say, these are actually really comfortable. I can see myself wearing these, and maybe I should be making them for people. So if you know me and you're expecting a present from me, maybe you'll get some of these. Yes, my Mosaic Mittens pattern I'm really happy with, and actually my first design dabbling in Mosaic crochet. There's only 11 rows, so it's these 11 rows here. These are the only part of the mittens that are Mosaic crochet. The rest is simple double crochet, US single crochet stitches, but these 11 rows of Mosaic crochet are what make them a little bit special, and I really enjoyed designing them. Talking of mittens, I haven't got my latest copy, but the very, very new issue of Simply Crochet magazine, another wonderful crochet magazine, is out now. Like I said, I haven't got my copy yet, but if you look at the front cover, there's a teeny little photo of these Santa hats and Santa mittens that I made, and I did them in adult and cute baby size too. So really happy with that. Both these mittens for Simply Crochet and these for Inside Crochet. I was crocheting these back in July. That's the thing with crochet designing, you're always designing ahead of season. So I had this Santa hat on my hooks in the summer, and I did some photos. Actually, I'll show a photo now. There you go, that was me with the Santa hat and mittens back in the summer, and my daughter did a little bit of modelling as well. So we were walking around the forest in the heat of summer with our Santa hat and mittens. Now maybe if you're in Australia that doesn't sound too odd, maybe that's something you do anyway, but for us here in the UK, yeah, wearing Santa hat and mittens when it's warm doesn't feel natural. But let me put it on because this is a design that I'm really happy with as well. It's a lovely, cozy, well-fitting Santa hat. Can't help but feel festive with this on. Let me put the mittens on too. And I'm really happy that the magazine found a child to fit the mini versions. The little snowflakes just finish off the mittens quite nicely. So yeah, really, really happy with this design. I didn't have a small child to model these on, so like I said, I'm really glad the magazine found someone to wear these and the teeny wincy little hat. So hey Salty, you don't look very impressed. Thank you for sitting there with the little Santa hat on. Good girl. Yeah, lots of fun, quick and easy make, because this is using Scapious Chunky Monkey yarn, so it grows really, really quickly. So yeah, a nice quick and easy make, but actually a really comfy Santa hat. You know, sometimes at Christmas you have hats and they're not actually that comfortable. I could wear this and probably forget that I was wearing it. Maybe I'll wear it all Christmas Day and that'll make me look really festive, won't it? So, yeah, my hooks have been busy, haven't they? I do have one more thing to show you. My Autumn Horizons shawl I've done in a new colourway. So let me go and get that now. Here we go. This is the Autumn Horizons shawl, that I've just crocheted using West Yorkshire Spinners signature 4-ply, a really gorgeous, luxurious high wool content yarn, and this is the new version of my Autumn Horizons. So really happy with this. It's such a lovely shawl. I love the shallow triangular shape, which makes it perfect for wrapping around your neck this way. I've put it over my other scarf here, so I'm really laden up here with things around the neck. But yes, the shape means that it's really, really wearable. Not too deep. Sometimes with triangular shawls, the triangle's quite deep, and so you don't get the length to be able to wrap it around you like this. But with the Autumn Horizons, I really worked on getting that sort of shallow triangular shape. So it's a design I'm really, really happy with. And there you go. So this will be a kit with the pattern available from the Knitting Network quite soon. I haven't got a date for that yet, but hopefully it won't be too long. Because yes, in the Northern Hemisphere, we're needing this now. For my lovely followers and friends in the Southern Hemisphere, maybe I'm making you feel a bit hot wearing this now, as I'm sure you're going to be doing the opposite, and wearing less and less over the coming months as you enter summer. Talking of Northern Southern Hemisphere, my son, my eldest son, this is not crochet related, but I'm going to mention it in a way. My eldest son is taking part in a Rally International expedition in February. He's going to be going to Costa Rica, which is really, really exciting. He's taken a bit of a gap year. He's not sure what he wants to do in the future, so he's just taking a bit of time out after having done his A-levels, and he's going to Costa Rica on a 10-week expedition with Rally. They are a charity, and it's all about sort of building community and helping communities around the world and bringing young people together. So he has set up a Just Giving page because he needs to do some fundraising for Rally, for the charity, to be able to fund his place there. So he is volunteering, but of part of that he has to raise some funds. So I'll put the Just Giving link down there as well, and if any of you could feel that it's something you'd like to support him with, then any amount, no matter how small, would be very, very gratefully received. And the money goes straight to Rally, so goes straight to the charity, but will help to fund my son's place there. So really exciting for him. So that wasn't crochet related, I know, but something that's still very close to my heart. So I think we're up to date. Yeah, I won't leave it so long before I check in again. Take care. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and obviously my website, blog, because I'm posting there pretty regularly, and obviously these YouTube videos are a little bit more spaced out, but I'm always crocheting, I'm always creating, and I do so love sharing it with so many of you. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you soon.